Video's on, audio's on, Robert is on, and you are here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode number 30 of Loose Ends with Robert Hernandez. I am your host, Robert Hernandez, and welcome back to the show. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying this weekend, and if you're listening to this when it comes out, I'm sorry you're at work today. I'm sorry you have to work today. And I'm going to have to be at work too. So, it is what it is. But look, man, we all have to contribute in, like we said last week, we all have to contribute in whatever way we can. So whatever your way of contributing is, whatever your way of paying your bills is, don't be ashamed about it. Don't be ashamed about what you do. No. Take pride in what you do. No matter what you do, take pride in it. You're a garbage man, take pride in it. You give happy ending massages, take pride in it. Are you a DJ? Take pride in it. Do you work at Sonic? Take pride in that. Make the best ocean water possible. Make the best ocean water you can. That's what I think. Make the best ocean water you can. Take pride in your job, okay? Even if it's not the job you want, take pride in what you do, man. Just do it. Speaking of people working or not working, in my case, not working, hey, barbershop, why the fuck are you closed Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday? I woke up this morning, my hair's a little long, and I've never tried to go on a Sunday before. I always go on Saturday mornings, and I wash my car along with it. But this week I waited, and it was a mistake. It was a mistake because I wasn't aware of the fact that the people that work in my barbershop feel the need to take 3 days off a fucking week. 3 days off a week. Do you know how much fucking money they're missing out on? If you're charging my dumbass and guys like me $40 for a fucking haircut, think about all the money you're losing by being closed for 3 days. Now look, maybe their lives are awesome. Maybe they have side businesses. I don't know. But there's other barbershops that are owned by the same person and they're open on Sunday and Monday, but I'm not driving 4 fucking miles further. Absolutely not. These people, there used to be a time in this country where people did their job every fucking day. Not anymore. No. The minute you make enough money to where you go, oh shit, I'm going to take some days off. Motherfuckers start doing it. My fucking barbershop. So now they got me out here wearing my funny Olive Garden hat, my Olive Garden black flag hat, because my hair's long. And I was just pissed off, man. I got friends coming over. We're having a barbecue today. I just got done chefing up in the kitchen. I made all the sides. We're about to go to the meat market and get some meat. I wanted to look good for this occasion. I wanted to enjoy beers with a fresh fade. And now, I have to go to the meat market wearing an Olive Garden hat or whatever fucking other hat I have. Because I don't like to really wear this one out of the house that often because people look at me weird when I do. And that's okay. I get it. Why is this overweight guy wearing an Olive Garden hat? And let me tell you, because I thought it was funny. Look, I will spend $30 if I think something's funny. And they got me. I don't even like Black Flag that much. I don't even know. I honestly didn't know what Black Flag was until I bought this hat. And then it educated me on what Black Flag was. So back to my fucking barbershop though, man. What the hell is this about? You guys need to really get it together. There used to be a time in this country where people worked and they did what they do every single day. Now, once again, also, I will say just an observation here. Remember how I was talking about dudes that wear gallery department and shit like that last week? And if you don't know what gallery department is, go look it up. But it's like it's a fucking brand that people that make too much money for what they do, they spend their money on. So you have to buy $1,600 Levi's so that all your other rich friends think that you're rich too, and it's all good. But that's just what it is. But I should have known that my barber was lazy because I think 2 times ago when I went in there, gallery department sweater. You know? So look, man, I don't know what gotten into their head, what has gotten into our people's heads. Huh? That's my question. Everybody is so I also talked about this last week too, dude. You're never going to get to a point where you have so much money that you can stop doing everything. That's just the reality. Because no matter how much money you have in your life, no matter how many cars you sell, no matter how many fucking empanadas you sell, no matter how many hours you put in being an electrician, you're never going to have enough money to where you can just stop working. So this idea that we all need to find a way to make passive income and fucking, you need to enjoy your free time, you need to get healthy. It's like, yes, you can do all that, but you're still going to have to work. You're still going to have to work. You're still going to have to work. And I got to take a vape break because not only did I have coffee this morning, but I also had Celsius. I had Celsius and coffee. I'm running on fucking probably 350 milligrams of caffeine right now. I just made salsa, guacamole, rice, and beans in like 2 hours. I went to Dollar Tree. I went to fucking Ralph's. Kirsten made brookies. We're going to have a good day today, but I had to come and check in with you guys so that you guys know that I still love you and it's all good and it's all love, you know? So I hope you're doing well today. It's Sunday for me right now as we're recording. I'm rushing this in between when I got done cooking and my buddy's coming to pick me up. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with me, man. I'm just I'm just trying to enjoy my life. I'm trying to have fun when I can. And today seemed like a good day to have the buddies come over. We're going to smoke hella weed. We're going to drink beer. We're going to grill. You know, I'm pretty hyped about that. I haven't hosted really a party, or not even like a party, but I haven't really hosted at my house before, like other than like one or two friends at a time. So this is actually going to be pretty fun. I'm pretty excited. But yeah. Sydney Sweeney. I don't know what was going on with that. I probably should have looked into it before I just said her name like that. But I know that for some reason, people on the left are saying that the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad was somehow racist. And what's racist about what's racist about Sydney Sweeney? Does she have racist tits? Her big succulent racist jugs? You know, like why are we, because she was wearing jeans, and I think the ad said something along the lines of like, oh, Sydney Sweeney has great jeans, but it was J. It was jeans with a J, not jeans, Genes. But look, if you really wanted to catch attention with that ad, you should have had the top two buttons unbuttoned. That's all I have to say about it. I saw the ad. It came up on my YouTube, and I don't pay for YouTube Premium because I'm not at that point in my life yet. I don't have a problem getting very targeted ads towards me. I will watch all of them, and I will even click on them, and I will give YouTube a couple of cents. But yeah, dude, apparently Sydney Sweeney's racist. Her tits are racist. She has racist areolas or something like that. I don't know what's going on. I don't have enough information for me to be talking about this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and run with my own story, and we'll see where we end up. But here's what I'm saying: Sydney Sweeney has racist white American milk-fed tits. Okay? And I don't know what the fuck the people on the left are mad about. I really don't know what they're mad about. I haven't looked into it at all. But I can assume only one thing. I can assume that maybe the people on the left that are mad, they don't have as nice a tits. And that's not something to be ashamed about. And nor should it compel you to call a nice American white, blonde, big-titted, grass-fed, corn-fed, grass-finished, a big set of jugs like Sydney Sweeney's. That's just what I believe. Okay? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm like I said, I'm just assuming that we're all mad at her big, nice, amazing, succulent, amazing, awesome big tits. Why are we mad about that? Look, back to this. There used to be a time in this country where we could appreciate a great set of tits. We lost it. We lost it as a fucking country. As soon as that ad came out and everyone's hating on Sydney Sweeney, we lost it as a country. We lost it. You used to just be able to see a great pair of tits and appreciate it for what it was, and you would move on with your life knowing that there's a pair of tits that nice out in the world. And that makes you feel good. It's like it's almost like a superhero's out there fighting on your behalf, but it's not. It's just God. It's Christ. It's Allah. It's whatever fucking Buddha, whatever fucking religion you are. Your creator. If you don't believe in anything and you think that we're all like, you're a Scientologist or whatever, or you're into just evolution, and you don't think that there was any sort of divine intervention from some sort of weird God or something like that. If you just think this is all science shit, I don't know what you're called. But look, you might be right. Because those tits are scientifically amazing tits. Scientifically amazing. And she's making her money right now off of those big juicy tits. Those big juicy succulent tits, that's what she's making her money off of right now. And goddamn it, in America, we need to support something like that. Women used to just make money off of their tits. Now we have bitches bending over backwards, showing you their camel toes through yoga pants. They're sending you pictures of their feet with lotion on them, made to look like cum. What has happened to this country? We used to just appreciate a nice pair of tits. Something has gone awry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong. It's not like our president is kind of involved in a situation where he was probably on an island fucking underage children. It's not like that's the reality that we're living through. No. That's not what's bothering us. No. No. We just forget about that because we need to think about Sydney Sweeney's tits. We need to think about those big, succulent, juicy tits all the time. Those big American juicy tits. Those made in the USA juicy, big tits. That's what we need to think about all the time. We need to think about those big, succulent, juicy fucking tits. And I'm all for it. But the left is freaking out. I don't know why. I don't know why they're saying she's racist or that American Eagle is racist. Now, I do have an observation to kind of add into the discussion here. Okay? Because the other night I was playing Xbox with my friend, PlayStation. I was playing PS5 with my friend, playing Call of Duty with my friend, and we were talking about the Lakers roster. And I looked at, I just Googled Lakers current roster, and I clicked on Dalton Connect. I clicked on his Instagram profile, and I will say that maybe the conspiracy that American Eagle only hires white influencers is true, because he is an American basketball player. He's kind of fucking, he's like Chet Holmgren, where yes, he's white, but also he's black. He's a black white guy. And you know what I mean by that. They have the curly hair. They wear Chrome Hearts pants. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm saying. But I saw on his profile that he was sponsored by American Eagle, and then the Sydney Sweeney thing has just kind of been going on all week. But I was thinking about it this morning, and I was like, wow, so maybe maybe Sydney Sweeney and her tits aren't racist, but there is a conversation to be had with American Eagle and only hiring white influencers, and that's not cool. That's more racist than Sydney Sweeney's tits. I think we're pointing the finger at the wrong thing here, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be focusing our attention on racist-ass American Eagle only giving money to white influencers. Not Sydney Sweeney's big, juicy, succulent, American-made, corn-fed, milk-fed tits. That's what we should not be focusing. We should only be focusing on those tits, and we need to have a goodness in our spirit when we're doing so. You need to see those tits, and you need to appreciate those tits. There's something amazingly American about those tits. That's all I have to say. Actually, that's actually all I have to say. And my girlfriend's gonna hate this, but that's all I have to say. She has big, succulent, amazing, juicy, American-made, corn-fed, grass-finished tits. And that's something that we need to defend, actually. If you're in the military right now, I hope that you know that you're not. Here's the thing. Everyone's going to tell you that you're fighting a war for Israel. Everyone's going to tell you that you're about to die because, we got involved in the Ukraine war. Everyone's going to tell you, this and that. You're going to go fight the cartel. You know what you're really fighting for? To protect those big American-made, juicy, succulent, grass-fed, milk-fed, corn, fucking whatever tits. Big American oil tits. Her tits must be like oil. She must have an oil field under her tits. They're so big. We need to get one of those things that extracts oils from the ground and put them on her nipples and extract the oil out of Sydney Sweeney's big, amazing, succulent jugulars. That's what I think. That's my campaign promise if I fucking win. If I ran for office, we need to defend those tits at all costs. There's natural resources in those tits. I'm going to talk about those tits how Bush talked about Iraq. So that we can go take the natural resources. That's what I'm saying. Sydney Sweeney has weapons of mass destruction, and we need to go and we need to overthrow their government, destabilize their entire society to defend Sydney Sweeney's giant tits. That's what I believe. Oh man. I'm glad I'm feeling better today, bro, because earlier this week I was a mess, bro. It happened again. Your boy recorded 4 or 5 episodes. I think I just have this thing where if I'm doing something ahead of schedule, I don't do it good because I'm overthinking. But when I just push myself to the last minute possible and then I do it, it's always great. I came in here, I was ready to go. I just cooked for 2 hours and I have more energy than I did all fucking week. You know? But this week, man, I was trying to record and I was getting in my head and the episodes were just so fucking complaining, whiny. I've been on the low. I've been taking my time. That was me again. I feel like I'm out of my mind. I feel like my life ain't mine. Who can relate? Me. That was me again. All over again. Another week of that fucking stupid ass behavior, feeling bad for myself. Oh, no one's going to listen. We got an uptick in listeners. Hello, new listeners in Michigan and Maryland and all, and there's another state that I'm forgetting. But hello, if you're listening again, hello, welcome to the show. I know it's kind of crazy. It's kind of erratic. It's kind of crazy. We're crazy. Woo-hoo. But yeah, man, I was all over the place earlier this week. I recorded like so many episodes and they all sucked. And at one point, I think it was Wednesday night, I had recorded like 4 takes. I was on my 4th take. And here's the thing. None of them got past 3 minutes and 30 seconds because in every single one of those clips at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I would go, yeah, and then I would go, God damn it, I can't fucking do it. God fucking damn it. And I just click over on the watch, start over again. Record another shit episode for 3 minutes. Waste all my energy on 9 different clips of 3 minutes. Even if I put all 9 of those clips together and I was saying the same exact thing in all of them, it would have only been 27 minutes. You know? But yeah, like today I made fucking rice and beans, fool. Like I got the homies coming over and like we're about to grill up and like shit. I just made like rice and beans and shit. But like I kind of fucked up the rice though. And shit. Like I think I kind of put too much liquid and like the rice is kind of like look like a casserole and shit. I make guacamole, fool. Shit's fucking fire, dog. I got all kinds of shit in that shit, dude. And I don't even put no paste salsa, fool. I fucking cut that shit myself, fool. Artisanal, fool. Handmade, fool. Like for real. I'm not even fucking around, dog. I made salsa and guacamole, but I didn't buy chips. Ugh, fucking retard. Whoa! That's me. It's me when I left the store and I realized that I wasn't about to walk back in to buy chips. I was like, fuck. So I made this guacamole that I can't even enjoy for another 4 hours. Fuck. Why do I do this to myself? 'Cause I'm fucking retarded. Oh yeah. No, I'm doing better about not being mean to myself. I know there's a lot of people that struggle with like not negative self-talk, but just kind of like, oh yeah, here we go again. Of course I would, that type of mentality. And it's like, dude, I've been doing a lot better checking myself when I'm having those moments, you know? But yeah, I'm making strides, guys, and I'm trying to be consistent for you, and I'm trying to even figure out a way to where I can make a bonus episode in each week fit into my schedule better. So, you know, I tried last week, but I couldn't even get the actual episode done, so I didn't have time to focus on the bonus episode. But yeah. I'm really appreciative of the growth that we've seen over the past couple weeks since coming back and all that stuff. And, you know, the YouTube views might not show it, but we're getting more audio listeners. And ultimately, this is an audio platform. This is an audio art form. So if that's the way that it has to go, that's the way that it has to go. And thank you guys for being here. And like I said, there's a couple of new states. Hello from Michigan. Hello from Detroit. Hello from Ann Arbor. I don't know where you live. Hello from Maryland. What's up, Baltimore? I forgot the other state. But yeah, thank you guys for fucking rocking with us and checking out the show and coming back a couple times. I saw there was multiple downloads of some old episodes and stuff, and that always really excites me. I know I talk about this a lot, but when I see somebody, like when I see like there's a day where I get like 7 or 8 downloads, I'm like, oh, okay. And they're listening to older ones, so they're shorter. They're like half hours. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like you just found the show. Fuck yeah, dude. Welcome in. So if you're here and you're a new person, what's up, man? You're a part of a family now, and we're trying our best to stay on track. And that doesn't just mean for me, but I hope it's the same for you. I hope it's the same for you. I hope you're not distracted by Sydney Sweeney's big American tits, her big white American tits, her big KKK tits. I hope you're not distracted by this. I hope you just see those tits, you're appreciative, and you move on with your life knowing that there's a nice rack out there in the world like that. A nice natural rack. A nice natural rack of ribs. I was on Instagram yesterday and I posted a story of me rapping No More Parties in LA with Astro. I was holding my dog and I was rapping to the camera. And some people saw it that I thought would like it, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm not looking for anybody to like my story. I just know that, I know that people like that type of content, I saw this dude on TikTok saying that we should stop treating social media like a resume and we should treat it more like FaceTime. You need to be more real on social media. You need to show more of who you are on social media. And a lot of people, I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't want to really show myself. Cool. That's your type of person. But if you're on social media, and like I said last week, instead of projecting this weird vision of your life that we all know that this isn't it, you should talk to social media like these are your friends because they are following you. And if they don't want to follow you, let them unfollow you. Who gives a fuck? Cool. I've been going extra hard on Instagram to weed out the people that don't want to follow me but just watch. So I'm like, fuck it. If you don't want to follow me, unfollow me, bro. Please let me simmer my fucking audience down to the people who actually fucking want to see what I'm talking about. I'm not saying you got to watch or whatever, but let me simmer my fucking audience down so that the people that I am popping up on their shit, they want to see me. I don't want to be a nuisance to you. I don't want to be an annoying guy on your homepage. Like, no. But I have been getting a little bit more annoying on social media, and it's kind of on purpose because I know that I'm going to be going hard over the next couple of months and probably forever because I'm just that kind of guy. I got that fucking dog in me, bro. I got that fucking dog in me. And I'm making content plans and there's a lot of shit happening on the back end right now. And I am excited to see how I'm able to rise to the occasion. I'm done. I'm in the vein of last week's episode. I'm done with counting myself out before I give myself a shot. I'd rather see how it goes, fully dive in and try my best and give it my all rather than sit around and wonder why people aren't fucking with it. Because if I keep going hard at it, people are going to start fucking with it. Shit, like one time I was on TikTok, fool, and I saw this video of like Larry June and shit, and he was saying like one day you're going to get it, fool. Like you're going to be there, but like if you just don't quit, like you just can't quit. Like a lot of fools, like it gets hard and they start quitting and shit. It's like, nah, fool, like you got to keep going, dog. For real. Like, shit. I did see a TikTok like that, though. It was Larry June being like, just don't quit and it'll work out. And I truly believe in that. I think that if there's something that you're truly passionate about and you're trying to break your way into that scene or you're trying to give yourself the courage to go for it, I think that you just need to start. Just start doing your fucking thing, man. Unapologetically. Don't look for people to like it. Don't look for people to fuck with you. Don't look for people. Don't. It's a waste of time. Make shit that you think is cool. Understand that in the beginning it's going to suck and you're going to get better over time, but just keep going at it. Keep doing it. If you're a musician, keep dropping albums. Keep posting singles. If you're a fashion designer and you only have, enough money to make a couple of t-shirts every drop, that's cool, bro. Go about it that way. Until you get to the point where you can level it up, where you can step it up, where you can buy bigger orders, where you can expand your product offerings. Just get started now. Like that was my problem for so long. And now that I'm actually at a point where I feel like I'm coming out of it and I'm understanding like what's real about life and what was just me getting in my own way, I can tell you that if there's anything that you want to do, you just need to start and get on that track and don't be embarrassed. Don't feel ashamed. Don't be like, oh, this person's judging. Who gives a fuck? They judge themselves in the mirror. Who cares? Like you're so afraid to be judged by people that you have once known or don't know that it's like you're going to let the possibility of a bad opinion fuck up your whole vision, fuck up your whole plan. It just doesn't make sense, man. Just do what you need to do and get it out there. Put your shit out. Do it. Whatever you're trying to do, man. Like, for real. Like, that's one thing that I'm very serious about, is like just encouraging you guys, whatever the fuck it is, to just go after the fucking thing that you want, and stop taking no for an answer from yourself and from whoever else around you that doesn't believe in you. If that's your situation where you're hanging out with people who like to joke about what you're trying to do, or like to fuck around and kind of take little digs at you, you need to get away from those people immediately, because you are sabotaging yourself by trying to appease people who don't respect what you want at all. Trying to fit in. Fuck fitting in. Be different, bro. Be who you are. You know? Like, for real. For real. Because I was ashamed of being different for so long that now I'm like, who gives a fuck? It's actually better that I'm different. Not saying I'm better than you, but yeah, I kind of am. I'm just kidding. I don't have an ego that big. I wish I did. You know? I saw a clip. My buddy Ben, I don't know if he listens, but my buddy Ben sent me a clip from Mark Maron's new special where he's doing an impression of Theo Von, and he sent it to me, and he was just like, great comedic minds think alike, because Mark Maron's bit was like, if Hitler were alive today, he would be on Theo Von's podcast. Like, it was just like, and then he did like the Theo impression, but obviously it wasn't as on point as mine. Well, dude, I don't know, man. I'm just a big white hick, you know. He didn't do all that, but the bit was funny. So go check out Mark Maron's special. I know he's like kind of a lib and he's complaining he's a big Jew and all that stuff, but like, just go check it out. He's a big complaining old Jew. I don't know, man. You know, and I love listening to Mark. I would listen to Mark a lot, actually, man. Back in the day when I was driving, I would listen to Mark Maron a lot. And I loved that he would open his podcast, even when he had he always has a guest, but every episode he opens with a couple of minutes of just him. And those were always some of my favorite parts of those episodes. But yeah, I'm going to start getting some clips and start posting clips, because now I'm getting to the point where like I'm seeing clips and I go, oh, this is a terrible clip. You shouldn't have posted this. And then like my thought is, damn, like I'm going to go and make a better clip than you. I'm going to go make a better clip than you. You've been doing stand-up 4 years longer than me. It's all good. So I'm gonna start getting some clips out there, and I'm very excited for that stuff. And there's a lot of changes coming right now, just as far as the show and overall, just like my mentality and like trying to stay on track with the shit and making it like work and doing it like on a schedule and stuff like that. So I'm super fucking fired up. I'm super excited to just see where we can go, to see how far we can take loose ends, you know? And I've never talked about it like this, because I always felt like it was corny to be like, oh, like watch me or fuck, like please just support me. But no, like I think like once you start, like I said, once you start moving in a way where you're all in now. So you have to go, hey guys, look at what I'm doing over here, because I do want you guys here. I want you guys here, you know? So, yeah, man, I really want to grow this thing, and I'm trying to think of ways to kind of get more, make the show a little bit different. Maybe have some guests on every now and then. Maybe talk to somebody, you know, whether it's a friend or someone in my family, someone random I don't know, someone who I see on the internet, they just interest me. Trying to have people on the show, you know, trying to change the way that I do it, because in the beginning it's called loose ends, because there's a lot of stuff that we got to tie up the loose ends on. I'm not the perfect product yet as far as me trying to market myself as this like comedian, but I know that this is valuable stuff for people to watch. Like, I know that this is entertaining. It might not always be entertaining, but it might, even on the episodes where it's not entertaining, it might be insightful, or I might be able to drop a gem over to you and go, hey man, I'm going through this right now. Do not feel alone. This is what's helping me get through it. And we can get through these things together. So like, I'm really excited, man. I really want to get to, at least 100 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. And I'm trying to get better about posting YouTube shorts, but fuck, man, it's just, it's one thing like, okay, you post on Instagram, cool. You post on TikTok, cool. You post, I have to post the episode on YouTube and all that stuff. But it's like, God, another thing is having to think about posting YouTube shorts. But I did see this dude on Instagram who was saying that what you could do is you could turn the setting on TikTok to just download everything that you post and then just post those straight to YouTube and just start throwing them up there at the rate that you do the TikToks. So that's going to be how I start. And I kind of like want to start making other types of like of content as well, like whether it's cooking content or like car content, because I work on my car a lot and like stuff like that, or just like videos about things that interest me. So I'm trying to ideate on these things. I'm trying to plan these things out. But right now, the most important thing is that I'm just staying consistent with you guys. You guys are able to hear a new episode every single week. That is what I want. And I'm so fucking glad to have you here. Truly. But yeah, I'm really glad that that I'm kind of coming out of that dark place where I felt like I wasn't going to be able to kind of stick on the schedule and do the things that I wanted to do. But it's been tough, man. Like I still fight that battle every day. And some days I wake up and I'm like, hell yeah, like I'm ready to go. And like, we're going to get this done. And I have a lot of energy and I'm ready to rock and fucking roll. And then other days I wake up and, I'm logic. 1-800-273, whatever the number is, that's me. So I'm trying my best to kind of stay on the schedule and be like I said, treat it like a job, be good about it, all that stuff. So yeah. I did see this thing on Instagram though. So there's this girl, I think her name is she's a comedian in Los Angeles, and I know she has a couple of shows online and stuff like that, but I saw a post a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was last weekend, where she kind of called out somebody in the comedy community who SA'd her in college, and at the time was a man with a dick, and now is trans and is, I think they did Just for Laughs. I know they do some stuff for a couple of other like entities and stuff like that. But because when I saw her post last weekend, I think it was, I remember that it like she was like, oh, I'm not going to expose the name and this and that, and like, good on her for that. Like, you don't want to just ruin someone's life, but at the same time, she kind of does deserve to. If this person did sexually assault her, I think that you kind of do deserve to ruin that person's life, no matter whether, oh, you were a man and you transitioned. Well, you still fucking SA'd somebody. You still fucking somebody. Let's be honest. Who gives a fuck? Go to jail, bitch. Go to jail and die. Literally. like, and that's how I feel about like the Ghislaine Maxwell thing too. Like, she's like trying to talk to Congress and get some sort of immunity for testifying against people. And it's like, as much as I would love to see who was involved in these terrible things that happened on that island, I would rather just like for Ghislaine Maxwell to get thrown in a pit with a bunch of alligators inside of it, and we could all watch on ESPN as she gets eaten alive. I would love for that to happen. But that shit tripped me out, right? So last weekend, I see the post from the girl that it happened to, and I was like, wow, okay, look, I don't know the girl. I don't know the other person. But that's a very juicy story that you guys somehow ended up in the same community of people doing the same thing for work and all that stuff. Like, that's crazy. And that person did that to you in college and then trans. It's almost like you knew that the other shoe was going to drop eventually. It's almost like you knew that the other shoe was going to drop eventually. So preemptively, you told all your friends that, you live with in Bushwick or whatever, you live with in Brooklyn, and you go, guys, I'm actually trans now and at the time you said, because I've always felt this way. But really what you meant was because I did rape somebody in college, Look, I don't know if that's true, but it's a very good fucking defense of, oh, I would never do that. I'm trans. I'm one of the most accepting, nicest people, and nothing can actually be wrong with me. Okay. People are losing patience for that shit, man. The trans thing, you don't have as much credibility as you did 3 years ago. You need to get that through your head. There is a Republican president in office right now. Like, people don't have time for you talking about, look, if you're really down as fuck to be trans, go chop your fucking cock off. chop your balls off, get some nice, big Sydney Sweeney tits, and then we will call you a woman. Get that open, get that cock, shove it inside out, and give us that open wound pussy pic on Instagram so that we can all verify that you're actually about it. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I'm trans, and it's like, but you're not. Like you're doing it because it's cool and like because you get clout for it. Literally, I'm being real. As somebody that lives in LA, if you're a fucking trans person, you get clout for it for some fucking reason. And I thought we wanted equality, not favorites. You want to be equal? I should be able to call you a fag. Like literally. If that's what if we wanted equality, that's what I should be able to say. Because there's a lot of racist ass white people out there that would call me a wetback or call somebody the N-word. So I can't call you a doesn't make sense to me. If you want equality, let's have equality. But understand that with equality comes the possibility for people not understanding you, not wanting to understand you. That's a real thing. You can't force people to accept who you are. That applies to everybody, whether you're a man, a woman, you're they, you're them, whatever. You can't force people to accept you. You just have to go about it. Go about your fucking life. If people don't like that you're trans, fuck them. Who cares? Stop trying to force it down everybody's throat because now everyone's getting tired of it. Like literally, I don't even know. Like, can we, I don't want to look into it, but like maybe I will next week. But like really, how many trans people are there and how many people are trans for TikTok? Let's have that conversation. Really, how many people are trans and how many people are trans for TikTok? And then all we hear about trans kids' lives matter. What? Where are the trans kids? And who are their parents? Megan Fox's kids, somehow they're all trans, but that's weird Hollywood bullshit. That's weird liberal Hollywood bullshit. You're getting force fed. Hey, you made all your boys into girls. Hey. Take me to a school in East LA and show me a trans kid. Take me to a school in South Central and show me a trans kid. The privilege that you have. The privilege that you have to worry about my gender identity. Kids are being starved in Gaza. People are being bombed to smithereens, and you're worried about how people perceive you? Get real. Get real. Get a real fucking problem. Hey, stop trying to force people to accept who you are and just fucking move on, you weirdo. The president is fucking kids, and I'm supposed to give a fuck whether you have tits, a dick, a cock, or whatever. The president is fucking kids, and I'm supposed to care what I'm supposed to address you as when you shittily take my order and then ask me for a tip at a coffee shop that's already charging me $7.50 for a latte? Huh? That was my Kanye. Huh? That's how I feel. Literally. Like, for real, man. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I got to make sure that the homie's not on the way yet, because I'm gonna have to cut this short when he gets here, because we're gonna go to the meat market. But, huh? People have cancer. We don't care about your pronouns, huh? Kids are being hurt. Kids are being assaulted. Kids are being molested, and we're supposed to care about what about the fact that you don't have enough money for your bottom surgery, huh? That sounds like a personal problem. Go make more money and chop your dick off. Woo! If you're a lady, I'll cut your tits off for free. I will chop your tits off for free. With consent, of course. If you're really about it, be about it. Go to TJ, get your tits chopped off. Always looking to be included. Always looking to be accepted. That's not how civil rights works. Fight for your right. Don't complain about it. Don't say, oh, they don't like us. Yes, there's going to be people who don't like you because of the way that you move and the way that you call attention to your movement or whatever you want to call it. And I love trans people when they're cool. When they don't make that their entire identity. I thought the idea of trans was to trans so that we don't all have to hear about how you're still stuck in the body that you don't want to be in. Then go do it. Go. Go to Kaiser right now. Run into the emergency room and tell them to take your pussy, close it up, and put a big fat plastic cock inside of you. Do it if you're really about it. Please, so we can stop listening to the shit. Please, 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 please stop. And I live in LA, so it's actually, I see trans people. You're out at a bar, you see trans people. Oh, Robert, you're not supposed to say that you can tell. I can tell. Hey, you have literally LeBron James shoulders and you're wearing a dress that you bought at Fashion Q, and I'm not supposed to tell that you were born a man? Huh? Make it make sense to me. You have calves the size of a fucking cantaloupe, and I'm not supposed to tell that you were a man? Uh-huh. What? Make it make sense. People with real problems, children getting deported, families being torn apart, and you're complaining about the fact that you don't have enough rent money and you're asking for GoFundMe donations to pay your rent? Hey, move back to wherever you're from. Move back to wherever you're from, please, for the love of God. If you're not accepted here, I moved from the Midwest because I wasn't accepted there. And then you get to LA, you're still complaining about how you're not accepted, then move back because what's the difference at this point? The president and his fucking kids, or was. Either way. An active cover-up going on to protect rich and powerful people from accountability for hurting kids, and we're supposed to give a fuck that you don't have enough money to pay for your $1,900 studio in Echo Park? Fuck you. Go get a job. Not part-time, go get a job. Go be a person, and I promise you your identity won't take up so much of your fucking mental space that's all that you can think about. Go get a real problem. And I'm not attacking you guys. I'm genuinely trying to help you guys go through less pain and feel less pain. But in order for that to happen, you need to hear shit like this, because everything that you hear is from people that you choose to hear from, who just say that there's nothing wrong with the way that you're living your life, which, me personally, I don't think there is anything wrong with the way you're living your life. I would just like for you to shut the fuck up about it. Okay? I know I just went in on trans people for a little while, but look, I'm not being a dick. I'm being as real as possible. When I moved into my apartment, there was somebody downstairs named Gianna. She was trans. She was fucking cool. And she was about it. Big, fake, juicy tits, dressed up like a mermaid. I love that. I love to walk downstairs and have a free show. Doing musicals on the patio. I love that. Yes. Be about it. Commit, motherfucker. You want to chop your tits off? Go to TJ. They'll do it for $1,500, I bet. Complain, I need 50 grand. Do you really? Do you? Okay. I need 50 grand too. And I know a lot of other people that could use 50 grand as well. You know? But we just don't have it in us to ask for money, because we all understand that our problems aren't so fucking big that we need to go on the internet and beg for money like a fucking homeless person. You're digital homeless. Talking about donate to my GoFundMe. Fuck you. Go get a job. Go sell your ass to pay for your new pussy. How about that? Like, for real. I'm so tired of GoFundMe's and all that shit. If somebody dies, GoFundMe. You lose your house, GoFundMe. Not, oh, I'm choosing to go chop my tits off money. People in this country live in food deserts, and you're worried about turning your cock inside out so a weird twink can fuck it. Get a real problem. It's, my buddy just texted me. He's here, so I got to get going. I might check back in later when I'm high and I've eaten and I'm drunk and stuff, and I might give you, a little bit more, or I might not if I fall asleep because I'm high. But, I will. I just want to say thank you guys for being here. I do love trans people. I'm just a little bit annoyed of them. Listen to the show on TikTok follow the show on TikTok and Instagram at Play Loose Ends. My Instagram's Robert Raymond Hernandez. The YouTube is Loose Ends with Robert Hernandez. We'll see you on the next episode. I love you guys with all my heart. It's been a great one. And yeah, let's enjoy the rest of your day and have a great week. Bye, guys.